The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. The Black Knights will kick it away first. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because
intercepted in the first drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
that is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Let's look at the big picture for Army. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Gonna swing it on second down. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is gonna drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
Oh, the quarterback. He had his hands in the air after throwing that one. He thought that was a 6er, but his guy dropped it.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the up. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity to put 3 on the board.
He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. Trying to get him going.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Right back to the well. Turning it on. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Looking to throw on first
just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got his man on the right. He's in the plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He turns that loose down the right side. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-low. Chop blocked on every single play.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down.
He'll be knocked out of bounds a couple of yards short, and that's a stop for the defense. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Running back searching for a hole. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Black Knights in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Black Knights.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive things.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Sends it back in motion. They try to get it outside on the left. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10.
221 away, 221 away.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
22.
Wants to fire on second down. Oh, better look out. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Third down coming up.
We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down.
Here we go.
He's looking to throw. Creates a little space. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
If he's just running straight down the field, the thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got it. He's loose. He's at the 10. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact, so it's okay for him to...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We're going to have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? Steps out of bounds at the 2-yard line, and he's done just about all of the work in the return game. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. This is like a gift to have starting field position like this, Jesse.
You're absolutely right.
And he burrows his way into the end zone.
This offense is so good. good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
The draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. And the Black Knights are in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on third down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. To the air on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are in front. And they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
To the air on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch near the 50. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points, start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. 4th down, and a field goal's not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. Tries to get it on the ground. Drag it down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, you got to love what you're seeing from this offense here on this drive so far, because 5 straight runs. They ran on 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down, and they just did it again. So right now, they're trying to be the more physical side.
Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Got a man. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Quick step and go. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Coming out with it, it's Smith. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, Dave, to not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start racing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right now.
And the Black Knights come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Anderson. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights! He got some room. It was over.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Here's the aim. They get him on a rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 12-6. Look at that. Have it back as Army goes back on offense. They're going to get on top in this game. They're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football home out of this break.
I think the thing is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Got him downfield. It's a seam wide open. Inside the touchdown, Army. And that one will give him the lead. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle box. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. He's looking to pass. Rush is on him. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Again from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by the defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to...
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls the missed timing. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of it. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out. They'll try to do better this time around. Floats it out in space. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll go to the fullback. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
The fullback. This takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The give to the back. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Smith. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He'll pull it on the read. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Black Knights moving quickly to the line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. First and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense got him at the 27.
There's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield. That's Hauser. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Now, we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Takes takes a hit as he fires. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. The give to the tailback. Fights off a defender. Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted, just what the defense is not going to order. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Final play of the quarter coming.
Cricket.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Young. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. This thing has been wild, back and forth, up and down the field as we take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. To the air on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense.
Ready.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
There he goes. Got enough for the 1st down once more. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Here's the handoff. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
221 wing. 221 wing. Here we go. Here we
Motion
go.
from the back. Give to the fullback. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Here we go.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got his man on the outside. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Looking to throw, it's Young. Fires to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Black Knights want to pick up the tempo. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just scored it right through his fingers, and he missed an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
You got 2. 4.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Jukes his way from home. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hanging on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this weekend.
And here's a fumble right behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the toss. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown at least for now. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. He's not... Stopped short on 4th down. The give on the option. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to pass. It's Young. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Unleashes one. Makes the grab. They had to have it, and they got it. A touchdown late in this game.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
3:25.
Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hauser. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Ready up.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a run.